How nice was it, Lopini, to get out there and be able to have a game like that where you're able to churn out over 150 yards, 4 touchdowns?
It was a lot of fun just to see the offense clicking like that, and really just a big tribute to our O-line, just the lanes they opened. It was just fun to be able to run behind them.
You've been dinged up, is what Coach said. Feeling better, or just getting a chance to make plays like that? What was the difference today?
Yeah, definitely started feeling better. It's coming back, and Coach told me this week he felt good about it, and so I just was grateful for the opportunity and felt good I was playing. The adrenaline kind of just blocks out the pain, I guess.
Did you know you're the first freshman to rush for 4 touchdowns in the game?
BYU.
Superstar.
Name's in the record book already.
There we go. Thanks.
Isaiah, do you want to talk about the defensive effort? You get down and give up that touchdown early and then shut them down basically the rest of the game.
Yeah, we've been starting off slow. You know, that's one thing that we've tried to fix, and obviously, you know, it didn't work out as well. I thought we played great, though. I thought, you know, after that first, you know, couple series, we adjusted. Coach Tuyaki did a really good job at adjusting and making the right calls for us to, you know, the most advantageous calls really for us as a defense. D-line played phenomenal like they always do. I mean, they get after QBs. I feel bad for those offensive linemen and the QBs having to deal with those guys. But overall, I mean, we played pretty well as a defense.
It looked like you started out dropping 8, rushing just the 3, and they were kind of able to settle in and get some passes, find some open guys.
Yeah.
And then once Sione, basically a lot of Sione, I think other guys came too, but
yeah,
once they went to the 4-man rush, it really kind of changed the game. How big of a difference was that for the defense to force them to throw the ball faster?
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, like you had said, we started off playing more of a drop 8, kind of a zone coverage. We had felt pretty good about it. It's been pretty successful all year. We've run it a lot. We ran it a lot more this game than we ever have, and so you know, with a lot of their crossing routes, they found holes, and you know, they were getting completions. So it was a good adjustment by Coach. Bring Sione. He's just got a knack for rushing the quarterback, and I think that's really what, I mean, you know, helped us pull away from you know, that little rut that we had.
7-7. They're moving. I think they were about the 30-yard line. Your 30-yard line. You moved it down when he went over the middle, and you were able to pull it down. Describe what happened on that play.
Oh man, honestly I'm trying to like replay it in my head, and I can't really think. You know, it was after the adjustment had been made. We started running a lot more man, and the running back, who was my guy, stayed in the pocket and, you know, helped protect. So I kind of just red eyes, and quarterback was looking at him the whole time, and ball came in, and I just kind of snagged it down, and saw a lot of green grass ahead of me, but the stupid cleats and the wet grass got me. The turf monster.
Yeah, both of you guys had moments where the turf monster was.
I adjust.
Isaiah, what kind of a boost does creating a turnover like that give you guys, just internally, emotionally, when you're going through having those slow starts?
Yeah, it's huge. That's huge. I mean, turnovers are really, you know, the focus of the defense to, you know, kind of turn the game and swing the game. I think after that, you know, Matt Hadley scored the touchdown. We went up 14-0 or 14-7, and then the game just kind of changed. So, you know, those turnovers are huge. That's really what, you know, it's the momentum, and the crowd's behind us, and then the offense starts rolling. And that's, you know, when we can create turnovers, we're a dang good football team.
Lopini, what does getting bowl eligible do for you guys in relation to next week and being able to play maybe a little more freely, loosely, knowing you got that in your back pocket?
Right. Yeah, it feels great. I'm super excited that we were able to accomplish that today, and it does. I guess it would help us like focus more on just beating Utah, focusing on the next game, and not having to worry about, you know, what's to come, because we know like we're eligible. But obviously, huge game next week, and we're excited to start preparing for that for sure.
Isaiah, you grew up damn near both sides of this rivalry.
Yeah.
Any early thoughts on it?
Yeah, you know, like you had said, I got a split family, you know. I mean, I grew up a big Utah fan, loved Utah, loved the program, and Bronson and, you know, his family kind of started this trend of the Kaufusis here, and you know, we love the rivalry. It's nothing, you know, like what fans are, you know, it's not that bad to us. It's a rivalry game. We love, you know, to compete, and we love just, you know, the energy and the environment, and My family overall, we love both teams. I mean, I've had cousins play at the U and cousins play here at the Y, and regardless of the outcome, we're still family. So, it's been a good bonding game for my family.
Lopini, the running backs as a group had a really solid game today. What do you think clicked for you guys as a group?
I think we expected to have a big game because of the way that we practiced this week, and everybody would practice hard, and we were seeing the same holes that we saw today in practice, and so it was a big tribute to our coaches, and they prepared us really well. And to see how many guys contributed was huge. It was just exciting.
What has Matt Hadley been in that backfield for you? Maybe for you personally, even.
He's a great leader, and just the energy and his ability to make plays, it's helped our offense so much. And the fact that he came in way late, it just showed me his attitude was great. He was just a good example in all aspects. So he brings so much energy and playmaking ability to the running back group and lifts everybody up.
Did he fit in with you guys really well, pretty quickly right away after 5 years, I think? Being
yeah.
Safety?
Matt's he's pretty easy to get along with. He's a jokester, and he just brings his humor, and his hard work is easy to get along with.
Isaiah, there's a lot of young guys that are playing and making plays like you guys, but being able to get that big lead, the seniors were able to get out and make plays, whether it's Tanner, some of the seniors. How much did that mean to you guys to just be able to give them that and have them have a chance to go out and play here at Bellevue Stadium?
Yeah, I mean, it meant a lot to us to be able to play like that. I mean, that was a big goal of ours this week was, just do it for the seniors. Last year kind of was a bust, senior night and UMass, and it wasn't really the outcome that we had wanted for the seniors. So it was a big goal of ours to, get the seniors out there to give them a game and, be bowl eligible as well as get them to a bowl game. And so it was fun, to see Tanner out there slinging it, and maybe was a little bit greedy trying to get that touchdown at the end, but no, it was it's fun to watch. I mean, we've worked hard with those guys, and they've taught us a lot. I think they've been great examples of leaders and how to do things the BYU way. So to be able to watch them perform and just to give them a win was huge.